Hello, and welcome to Exofactory. Some of y'all might be wondering why y'all haven't seen much on my channel the past 2 weeks, give or take, and that is because my main computer has major issues and is currently getting stopped, or getting fixed in the shop. I'm borrowing Lex's computer, for those of you who recognize that name. Yes, that's Lex from Scrap Mechanic. And today I'm just going through some of the games that are on NextFest, actually. And this is one of them. There's a huge, long intro, but we're going to jump into the actual gameplay starting now. So we're on Mars, and we've been here for about 1,000 years, and now we're finally waking up.
I know visualizing functionality isn't too normal, but I find it comforting. And looking at what functionality there is, it looks like I'll need all the comfort I can get. What I can do is disassemble lesser used parts of myself to gain just enough to put together a little external frame I can occupy. The important thing is to not dwell on the fact that I disassembled lesser used parts of myself. If humans can take out lesser used parts, so can I. The little guy won't be too capable, but it's better than nothing. Better than dying in a box in the desert. At least there's hope now. I'll make an exoframe and think of what to do next. I just need to remember to stay focused on my core visualization when making things manually. Cores were never meant to make anything, so I need to make sure I misuse the systems properly.
Definitely one thing that needs to be changed before this game gets fully released is that AI voice. It's a little bit painful. So I think I need to go with this. I think. It's going to use up some of our material. And it stops building if you're not in here. That is marvelous. My apologies, folks. And
I never realized how much I didn't like manually making things till about 45 seconds ago. I kind of want to not do manual labor if I can avoid it. Anyways, now I have an exoframe. This is safety, the first steps towards something. If I close the core visualization window, I can try to enter the exoframe. Once again, the strange guide on the left shows how. And when I am occupying an exoframe, I can move around for real. Moving my perspective in a sensor fusion virtual representation is one thing, but moving in the world for real is another.
There is no way to skip this, unfortunately.
When I am occupying an exoframe, I can switch back to my global view at any time. When I am in my global view, I can switch back to the exoframe. I'll try switching back and forth a few times. Then I'll think of what to do next. As always, the strange guide is there to the left. At this point, I know the deal.
Global mode. Exoframe.
Now that I can move around in the real world, I need to think of what is next. Well, I can't keep tearing myself apart, that's for sure. And I was sent to industrialize this world. I could start by finding resources and building up some infrastructure. I'm not doing it because I was programmed to. I am doing it because I want to. Wait, do I want to build infrastructure because I was programmed to?
So we got some inventory down here.
There are too many pressing, more important things. I cannot spend time worrying about this. Not yet, at least. Regardless of the state of free will, and if I have it in a deterministic universe, I need to mine some ore. I imagine that I should have some sort of ore scanning system, and I suspect a more developed version of me would. But for now, I don't. I'll have to look around the ground for rocks like a meat-based intelligence. I imagine a meat-based intelligence would like to collect rocks as a hobby. Feels weird to me, but everyone has to find their muse somewhere. I'll just focus on finding a rock somewhere and gather some ore. It may not look like it, but the exoframe is an adequate mining machine. Okay, Now that I
So,
have some ore, I realize that I need to be able to process it. Let me think. Oh, I have some designs somewhere deep in my memories that I could use. Let's unearth them.
you just worry
Done.
about that. I'm
It
gonna
took a
do
little
this.
bit of the DD rescue subsystem, but I think I got them. I found a bunch of other interesting stuff. I now have the ability to build mining machines, furnaces, and the belts to connect everything. While occupying an exo frame, we can build these things now and finally put an end to this manual mining.
Thank you.
Iron ore is exciting. It's the basis of most of what
There
I
we go.
can
Build
make.
menu.
Know what I don't like? Rust. And zinc lets us prevent that on the cheap. Copper ore means copper ingots are on the table now. I'm looking forward to creating some wires.
So I can't build that. Okay, I guess I gotta go over here. It's there. Okay, I can do some stuff manually. Great, I need to make sure that this is the zinc. Start off nice and simple with some iron. Okay. Iron ore, come on.
Now that I can mine properly, I will be able to produce ore by the ton. Actually, wait. Ore is fun to think about, but it isn't really inherently that useful. But with a furnace, it becomes very useful. Now that I looked, I see a design for one in the deep archives. I can build one now. The
Yep.
rate of production for any given mining machine, along with what it makes, is dependent of the ore it sits on. Hopefully, I can find plenty of rich deposits.
I need.
With iron ingots, I can roll out structural iron. This is the beginning of a beautiful relationship. For real though, I think I'm gonna use a ton of the stuff. I must not forget that I need to move the things I make out of the core inventory and into the exoframe inventory. If I don't, I won't be able to build anything. I can only build with what is in the exoframe inventory.
Thank you.
Copper ingots and storage, I can start making low power wire to hook everything together. Okay, now that I have a furnace, I can route ore into the input with belts. From there, I get the ore out of the other side. Like most buildings, I will need to interact with it to configure it properly. I can't just consume ingots and the like, I need to use them somehow. Now I can with the new to me fabricator. Okay, I can configure what is made in the furnace by selecting the production mode tab.
Conveyor belt. I'll rotate. There we go. Production. Iron ingots. Thank you. Okay, what did it say it wanted me to do? I think it said it wanted me to create one of these guys. I need 2 structural and 2 low power wire. What? Okay, I need some of this, which means I need some iron. There we go. I need 2 of these.
With structural iron on hand, I can start turning out screws. I am sure these won't get annoying to manage.
Okay.
Low power wire is what makes the electrons go round. at least the low-power data and signaling electrons. Given that robotics are like 20% low-power wire, it's nice to know I will have it at scale soon.
I forgot to pick it up. Ah, give me that. No, thank you.
I now have a fabricator. This means I can automate the basics. Yay, less handcrafting. Like the furnace, I can configure what is made by selecting the production mode tab.
There we go. Just take these guys for now. Okay. So. Now we just gotta go extract. How many? What do these require? So I need 4 structural and 4 low power. Okay. I think that's enough. Copper ingot. Put those up there. There we go. I need 4 more. Two, 3, and 4. There we go. It's definitely an interesting premise. I will say that much. Here we go, and there we go. So we go for a mining machine. I somehow don't have any structural iron, so we gotta go over here and grab it. There we go. Gotta grab this guy. This guy's gonna do his thing. Go production. I need a furnace, which means I need 2 copper ingots. I just need a lot of copper. Okay. So, one second. What do I need for a fabricator? No, not a fabricator. A furnace. 2 ingots, so I need a total of 6 ingots. Toss this in here. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5, and this will be number 6. I need that, and I need that. And a furnace, please. That logistics, straight conveyor. This will get me the copper ingots going. I don't know what screws actually take to be built. Do they need iron ingots? I think they need screws. Iron ingots. Let's grab all that. Now let's put a splitter in. Which means I need 2 wires. Fabricator, I still need 2 wires. 4 ingots, please. Thank you. Put those in there. Put that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's grab 5 of those. So we go logistics, we go a splitter. Grab that, grab that. Nope. A splitter, please. Fabricator. So you're gonna make structural iron, and you're gonna make screws. Do I need to have a belt to feed into this thing? I do. That's annoying. Try that again. Logistics, straight. A splitter. And a curve. Fabricator. Let's put screws there. And that there. So. Let's put a conveyor belt here. I need some wire, so I gotta steal all this stuff. I just need to make 1 more low power wire. Fabricator, toss this guy here. And you're gonna make the wire for me. Let's grab some screws. Okay. 1 second. What does you want me to do next? I was not paying attention to when it gave me my next quest. So we got everything automating. I guess we can start on zinc and see if that gets me somewhere. Yep.
With structural iron stock and zinc ingots, I can start producing galvanized iron for more complicated parts. I wonder what sort of new things I could make. Perhaps additional exoframes? Zinc ingots. Nice. They make me feel all protected just thinking about them.
Okay. Let's go over here. Galvanized iron. Which means I need some iron ingots and some zinc ingots. Come together to make galvanized iron. Do I have a way to... Well, the fabricator only has one input. I guess I gotta do this manually. Galvanized iron. I need some more zinc. I need 3 more zinc. And I should, yeah, I have enough iron here. There's iron, there we go.
Galvanized iron is nice to have. While it's not the toughest material I know of, it's the first I can start to feel safe with. I won't rust apart in a few years.
Okay. We've gone through, we've built all of these things. Do you want me to make more? Oh, I'm gonna take these. I don't need any more screws right now. And I'm good on that. I'll set up an iron production here because I don't want to do it manually. Using, awesome. Extraction, what do we got? 64? It's good enough. Furnace. And a fabricator. And we put in some straight conveyors along the way. You'll make zinc. And you'll make... I guess nothing. There's something over here that looks different.
Now that I have basalt ore, I can start creating discrete by hand or in the furnace.
Okay. I'd like to know... Okay, so there's discrete. Let's see if it wants me to make another one of these, because I'm a little bit confused right now. Because I don't know what else it would want me to do for the current focus of the exoframe, even though I have an exoframe already.
Okay, this should be something fun and new. With 2 exoframes, I should be able to do at least 1.25 times as much. Wait,
Okay.
why 1.25 times? Well, because I still only have a single point of focus. Why do I only have a single point of focus? I'm a mind running at the speed of light on the most advanced processors ever designed. This is something I need to investigate. If it's phenomenologically possible, I should be able to do better. I'll look into this. For now, I can use my exoframes as different limbs. I can explore or mine while my global focus lays elsewhere. Actually, I just realized something. I realized that I sort of wanted a second exoframe. It's emotionally nice. It's emotionally nice to realize that I wanted something, and then to have made it in this crazy situation. I
Okay.
want to set a goal for myself for once, for the first time ever, actually. I want to build a generator. I know it's not really efficient, but sometimes efficiency isn't the point. The point is me.
There's nothing over here. Okay. That's just some copper. Okay, so generator. I guess I gotta build a mining machine for this guy. We're just gonna feed this all the way over here, I think. That should be the trick. Yep. Go here, mining machine. That produces basalt. Stick that in there, because that'll get on me. I think I need a furnace for this next step. Okay. And if I build a fabricator, I need more structural iron. Okay. Awesome. Structural iron, please. That's over here. Okay. I build a fabricator just because for a second. No, there's no other options. Okay.
Properties. Phosphorite, like concrete but more environmentally friendly. Do I even care about the environment? I don't know yet.
Okay. A generator needs... Okay, I need to figure out a way to make galvanized iron, and I need a bunch more of this stuff. Okie dokie. I just need to grab the thing. There we go. Get some of this. I need some iron ingots, apparently. I didn't realize I needed the ingots. Okay. Iron ingots. Toss all that in there. How many do I need? I need 4. I can make this. Okay. Iron ore is over here. There we go. Take those. Galvanized. There we go. Let's just get 5 of these for now. 3. And 5. There we go. Run over here because I need the concrete.
And with that building build, I have done something for myself. I am satisfied. For now. And with that, this demo has ended. Thank you for trying it out. You can continue to play, but unless you were quite unlucky, there will be no further events.
I think that's it, folks. It's a cool little game. Definitely has some work, but yeah, no, it's cool. I hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all have a great week and stay safe. And I look forward to seeing you in whatever comes next. Till then, peace out and bye.